Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie and today we are going to be doing a review on the Tarte Juicy Palette by Tarte. But before we jump into this review, I do want to encourage you guys, if you are new, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload future content. And before we jump into this video, I do want to announce that I do have some exciting news. I am currently pregnant with baby number 6. So if I'm breathing heavy during this video, that is why. But without further ado, let's jump into this review. Okay, so I am doing swatches of this palette and I'm going to start with the color Water Lily. Water Lily is a shimmery champagne color. That is Water Lily. Paradise. After that is Rose, a more matte, dusty pink color. After Rose is Orchid. Dream Chaser. Wishful. Wishful is a light white color with a creamy kind of yellow undertone, and it is matte, but when it swatches, it does swatch patchy. After Wishful, we have Blossom, another matte light pink color. Then we have Wildflower. Petal. Luscious. Luscious is a really pretty matte brown color. After Luscious is Inspiring. This is like a matte peach nude color. That is Inspiring. After Inspiring is Shine. Okay, now I am switching over to my other arm and I'm starting with Fresh Start. Fresh Start is a camel matte color. After that is Dawn, which is a bronzy gold shimmer color. It's really pretty. Then we have Charmed. After Charmed, we have Reflect. After Reflect, we have Happiness. Just gonna swatch Happiness one more time because it is very similar to my skin tone. Happiness. Then we have Dusk. And Dusk is a beautiful shimmery brown color. Then we have Grounded. And then last but not least, we have Euphoric, which is a chocolatey brown color. Okay, so let's jump into the review of this palette. So this is the Tarte Juicy Palette by Tarte. It retails for $45. I did get this palette at Sephora. It comes with a different arrangement of all kinds of beautiful neutral colored toned eyeshadows. It comes with 10 matte, 4 pearlescent, and 6 metallic finishes for these eyeshadows. And I am going to be doing a look today to demonstrate to you how these eyeshadows perform on the eye. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fluffy brush here. This is just a brush that I got at Costco. And I am going to dip that brush into this color. It's called Fresh Start. It's like a light camel color brown. And I am going to take that color and just blend it into the crease of my eye. I'm just gonna take a little bit more of that same color in Fresh Start and blend that into my crease. Now, when I do my eyeshadows, I do like to blend for a long time so that I don't have any harsh lines. Okay, so after that, I am going to go into this color. It is a pearlescent color and it is a light color. It is called Water Lily. And all I'm going to do is take this, apply it to my ring finger, and I am going to pack that color onto the outer or the inner corners of my eye. Just to kind of open up the eye a little bit. After that, I am going in with this beautiful color. It is called Shine, and it's a very copper shimmery color. And I'm just going to put that on my ring finger, and I am going to pack that onto the inner corner of my eyelid. This color is so pretty. It's one of my favorite colors in this palette. Just going to pack a little bit more of that color onto the inner corner of my lid. This, once again, is the color Shine. Okay, so after I applied that shimmery copper color in Shine, I'm going to go in with a flat brush that I have right here. Once again, I got this from Costco, and I am going to go into this beautiful color right here. It is another shimmery color, and the name of that color is Orchid, and I'm just going to pick a little bit of that up onto the brush, and I am going to pack it onto the outer corner of my eye. So you guys can see how the shimmers perform with a flat brush. I personally like their performance a little bit better with the finger. But they just blend out so beautifully. That's so pretty. Okay, so now that we have those colors on my eyes, I just want to deepen up my outer V a little bit. So I'm going to go in with this color Grounded, and I am going to pack that onto the outer V of my eye because I want to really accentuate the crease of my eye. Okay, so because the lines are still just a little bit harsh now that I just kind of added some more depth to my outer V, I'm going to go into this color Rose. It's like a dusty pink matte color in the palette. I'm just taking a fluffy brush, dipping it into that color, and I'm just going to blend out all of the harsh lines that are currently on my eye. Okay, and last but not least, I'm just going to go into the bottom lash line, and I'm going to use the color Dream Chaser, which is this beautiful shimmery purple color. I'm just gonna smudge that under my lower lash line. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to use this color Euphoric, which is a matte chocolate brown color, and I'm actually going to use that as a liner on my top and bottom lid. And so I'm going to apply that to my eyes right now, add some mascara, and I will be right back to let you guys know my thoughts about the performance of this palette. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I added the Euphoric color in this palette, and I use that as an eyeliner to my upper and lower lash line, and I also added some mascara. So as far as my final thoughts on this palette, I think for the price point of $45, I think that the performance of the palette was beautiful. It performed on par very much to a Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palette. I think that you do get a good range of colors within this palette. As I was saying before, it is a neutral palette. So because it is a neutral palette, you can get neutral palettes, you know, at the drugstore for a lower price point where you're not going to be spending $45 on it. But as far as the blendability of the mattes and the pearlescence, the shimmers of this palette, all of them performed very beautifully. So I loved the performance of this palette, but we have seen some of these colors before. But if you want a palette that you can easily travel with, that you can use for daytime or nighttime, I would say that this palette is really good for that. And as I was saying before, the performance of the palette is wonderful. You're not going to get the patchiness or the chalkiness of the mattes. Sometimes matte colors can be very difficult to work with, but I do not experience that with this palette. I don't have any difficulties blending out the shimmers or the pearlescent colors. So if you want a high performing eyeshadow palette, I would definitely recommend it. Okay guys, that is it for this video. Let me know what you thought about it by leaving your comments down below. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Yeah, now you know that ain't right. If you two knew you was coming over, that would be a problem. Yeah. If our friends knew undercover loving, they would try to solve it, yeah.